What is up, guys and girls? I am Virtual and welcome back to some more Planet Nomads. Now, yes, one of these came out yesterday, but I don't know if you can actually see this on the webcam, but the entire left side of my jaw is currently swollen because of an infection. The medication for which has left me slightly high, so I'm just gonna play a chill game that, you know, don't need too much brain power for, because at the moment I don't have much brain power to spare. Because, woo, man, I am spaced out. Right, now this weather is goddamn awful. Can we skip over this weather, please? Thank you, that will do nicely. Now, I need to work on... Obviously, we've got the trip that we need to go on. But I want to wait for those to be properly charged. In the meantime, I need to think about a greenhouse. So, could I shove a greenhouse up here, I wonder? Oh god, the game, there we go. Okay, the game just decided that it didn't want to work for a second there. Right, I don't think this one has, yeah, no, this one doesn't have the ability to, connect to thingamadoogles, so maybe I can just kind of shove it there. Because having a greenhouse will be very advantageous when it comes to actually surviving, you know. Considering that I am running out of food. Right, so I need an extra plate, 2 composite parts, and 2 bits of glass. So 2, 1, and what was it? 2? Yeah. And 2 of you. And once that's all done, any second now. There we go. Okay, it just took it a while to register what was going on. Right, so obviously I need to plug that into there. Right, so what exactly do I want to make food-wise? Kind of do with some of those. Those require that. Superfood. Oh, you require meat, which at the moment is a little bit of a problem. Okie dokie, right, so I'm pretty certain that around here somewhere, yeah, there we go, we've got a little bit of that, we've got some of that. In fact, actually I think I might be able to make some superfood. No, I can't. That is completely fine. Actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to dump those in there anyway. I'm going to split that stack. Let's go with that. And let's create 10. And in the meantime, I need to put some of that in there. Okay, right, so to create either of those, I need pretty much the exact same recipes. Well, at least, you know, I've got stuff here now to actually sort that out. you know, while that's doing, I think I'm actually going to take Pippi on a bit of a hunting trip. Pippi, how do you feel about making some roadkill? That's it. You just, there we go. And then we just pick that up. Pippi, what are you doing all the way down there? Stop that. Stop that, you crazy fool. And then, come here, right, that. Yeah. Okay. Right, so Pippi's there. So should this go hairy, I can definitely go to Pippi. Right, now you're gonna start attacking me. Well, hey, okay, what was the sudden, Hey, leave Pippi alone! And, do you want to be turned into some roadkill, please? And don't mind me while I just, mine your face off. Right, there we go. And that is how we get some food. With any luck, that should actually last us a little while. Now, Pippi, if you could please head back over here. Kind of just park yourself there. There's a good girl. How you doing? You're actually almost charged. In fact, I reckon by the time this day's over, that should be charged enough for us to consider going out. There we go. And no, I don't need bio paste for there. Do however want some of that. Oh god, there's stuff all over the place. So messy. It's not even that it's messy, it's just I don't have the appropriate storage level, shall we say. Right. I think I'm actually going to have to consider building one of those at some point. So 4844. Right. I have 3 of those. Okay, so I can build another one. And then I need 4 of you. I need 8 of you. And 4 of you, I think that's how, yeah. Okay, and then I just need to figure out where the bloody hell I'm actually going to be putting this. Just make 15 of those for now. In the meantime, I'm going to take this and dump it in there. Right, so where should we put this? I'm thinking what I might do, if I can find the right pieces. Where are they gone? Aha, here we go. Oh yeah, because there's the X section, there's also the 6 section conveyor now. I completely forgot to mention that yesterday. Right, so if I take you out and then give you a quick rotate, in theory I should hopefully be able to kind of just dump you on that side, maybe? I think that might be getting in the way. Okie dokie, how are we going to deal with this problem then? One of those. So I need an extra 8, an extra 4, and an extra 4. So let's have a little look. 8, 4, and 4. Now, hopefully, I've got enough materials for all of this. Oh, you are actually almost done. Huh, I actually did have enough materials for that. Fancy that. Right, so if we can just dump you on there, like so. And then I would...
Extreme temperature warning.
Like to... Why are you being difficult? Stop being the difficult. I think I know exactly why that's being difficult. I think it's because of the... Don't mind me, I just quickly need to place something down as a kind of scale. Come on. Right, there we go. Right, and tell me, are you in line? No, you're not. That's annoying, because that now means that I have to waste even more materials trying to set this up. Right, so I need maybe another 2 frames. Also, why have I got absolute arse frame rate at the moment? Game, do you want to, like, chill your shit, please? In case anyone's wondering why I'm doing this, is because of the way it places. I need that slightly off-center. Which means, to do that, I need to have something that I can aim against. And I'm hoping that by aiming against that... Right, yeah, so... There we go. Now, hopefully... Once this is built, that will now be connected. So I can get rid of that, because I don't actually need that. There you go. See, all connected. And what it is because it considered its center line, obviously straight down this center line, and I needed it to go off to the side. So I needed to build something to aim at so that I could off-center it slightly. Right, so we now have the ability of an enormous amount of storage. Plus obviously our internal storage. of which, I mean, we're doing okay for materials. We've obviously got those. I can actually take those now. The large container, and then we obviously got the compact containers. Right, so I think I'm just going to temporarily move this large container up. Because I'm going to use a large container to hold all of my ore requirements. So all of the ores and that are going to go in there. And then move it down. And we'll use the compact containers to store everything else. Now, is there another container below this? There is. There we go. Right, so I want the compact containers all together. That's the refinery, the FAD machine, and the printer all grouped together. The 4 containers are grouped together, and then we got the big container. Lovely. Right, so how are you doing for power? Oh, you're actually almost stored. You're almost done, like. Okay. Don't know why I expected that. That actually meets the very thing that I said, like, what? A couple minutes ago? Ugh. Right. I think we are good to go. No, it's still night. I need to wait until it's daytime because I don't want to burn through those batteries too quickly. That should be light enough outside. Not quite. I mean, they've got 38 minutes on them, and that's with just 2 of the blades. So, how long does it last with all 4 blades? 19 minutes. Well, we can make a decent crossing with 19 minutes. We can actually make some headway. Now, the question is where are we actually going? Are we going to go north or are we going to go south? I'm actually gonna head north. So, I'm gonna quit. You know what? I'm gonna call my fly thing Freeda, because give me the freedom to fly wherever I want. So you are now called Freeda. And oh good Jesus, you are fast as balls. Holy hell. I mean, I kind of expect for us to be plummeting out the sky soon because batteries, we are running on battery power at the moment. Just as actually no, because Freeda's a flying vehicle. With any luck, we should be able to self-right no matter what. Now, for the love of God, don't go up. Okay then, I'm just gonna have to trust that Freeda has enough power, because I very nearly killed myself there. I was expecting it to dump me up on the airblade like it used to, but I guess that's not a thing that it does anymore. That was kind of scary. Fortunately, we got the jetpack Mark II now, so we actually have that power level. I have to move on to the Jetpack Mark III soon, but I need to go get the red crystals and stuff. Which means we kind of need to fly over to the north and hope that that is in fact the area where the desert's going to be. At least I hope it's going to be that. Judging by the fact that I found uranium in the south last time, it should be, if I remember rightly. Because this first planet has a predetermined layout, well, a predetermined biome layout, where you've got desert up in the north and cold area down in the south. Freeda, you're a little bit wibbly wobbly when it comes to turning. Are we quite okay? Are you stable enough? Do you know what it probably is? It's probably because the centre of mass is quite low, so it's swinging underneath. It's causing that little bit of swing that we see in the turning. But that's not a problem. As long as it works. As long as Freeda can fly, I don't care. I mean, I am kind of worried that at some point we are going to just plummet into the ocean, since there does seem to be a rather large amount of water around, and I'm not sure I like that all too much. Well, this isn't desert biome, this is the opposite of desert biome. This is cold. Is it not like a predetermined thing now? Because I remember it used to be. I don't know if it still is. They might have changed that. Yeah, see, we're getting quite close to the North Pole, which means we want to not go that way, because as much as at some point I am going to go to the North Pole, going up there's not going to be a whole lot of stuff up there, like, at all. Actually building a base in the North Pole is a good idea, but only if this was multiplayer, because you'd need someone down in the equatorial area around this area to collect stuff for food and, well, not so much water, but food, because there's like almost no plants and no animals at all in the South Pole, so I would assume the North Pole is pretty similar in that respect. It's great for materials. I mean, if you get a base up there set up with like maybe four drills minimum, you can literally farm every material from there. So you could build like whatever the hell you wanted. The only problem is obviously food, because there's like fuck all in the way of plants and animals. I mean, my base is actually pretty close to the equator anyway, so maybe I am... Yeah, maybe I do need to head towards the equator. Apparently they've changed it. Unfortunately, Freeda is doing an absolutely amazing job just travelling around. She's fast. Obviously, being that she's solar powered, during the daytime she has infinite power. So we can fly around like this basically indefinitely during the daytime. It's the nighttime that bothers me, because I know damn well those 4 batteries aren't going to hold up for a night run. But during the day we should also be charging faster than we're using as well, because if I remember rightly, the solar panels produce 250 apiece. There's 2 of them, so that's 500 generation. The batteries produce 400 between all of them, because they produce 100 apiece. And the air blades, I believe, take up 100 apiece, maybe 150. In fact, oh, okay, we can't check that in here. But yeah, it's between 100 and 150 apiece. So if it's 100, that does mean that we have about 100 surplus energy during the daytime that can go towards charging the 4 batteries. Unfortunately, we don't have enough batteries to actually last overnight though, so we do have to be kind of careful with that. Do you know what? I'm actually going to head over towards this this exclamation mark. Because I think I know what that is, but I'm not 100% certain, so I'm just going to double check. Anytime this year. There we go. Now the numbers are dropping. That's the other thing as well, with Freeda being so fast like this, you know, I've covered a lot of ground very, very quickly. Yeah, no, that exclamation mark is exactly what I thought it was. It's one of the alien teleporters, which I need an alien power supply for, I believe. And I don't think I can build one of those yet, because I'm pretty sure they need the red crystals. So we're going to head south and head towards the potential deserty, well, the kind of savanna area that we found last time. And I'm hoping beyond that savanna area is a desert, because that's where you find the red crystals, is in the desert. See, I do know actually what I'm doing, kind of. I just don't necessarily always know where I am in relation to everything else. Especially not when I'm, like, slightly high off of medication for things. I mean, it's definitely a lot quicker than taking Pippi, because Pippi's fast, but she's not as fast as Freeda. Freeda is a lot faster. Nice little island there. I wonder if I could, actually... I mean, I think at some point what I'm probably going to do is, I'll keep the outpost that we've got currently, but I want to build a new home, in the Savannah area, and that will be my actual home, so that will be properly built up, there'll be a lot of stuff, it'll be a lot bigger than the outpost. The outpost is kind of just being set up for initial survival, and then if we need to stop by it for whatever reason, then, you know, it's there. Also, it does make me wonder, with solar panels, when they eventually include space travel and other planets in this, whether... how viable solar panels are going to be to use in space, because obviously as long as you're not on the dark side of the planet, you can pretty much just stick yourself in geosynchronous orbit around the so that you're always, well, not geosynchronous, you don't want geosynchronous, you want the other one where you're orbiting the planet but you are forever on the light side, so you'd need probably with the game, the way this game probably works, you probably just be a case of going up and just staying there, and it'll just keep you glued to that one spot. I don't know, it depends on how they make space work in this. I mean, they could make it work like Kerbal, or they could make it work realistically, or they could even make it work just waftiness. Oh, I think I found a desert. Right, so we need to now drop our altitude. And hopefully when I stop getting arse frame rate and when Freeda stops wiggly woggling about, I will be able to find something a little bit like that right there. Okay, that's the game saving. Yeah, the game saving always causes a complete frame rate crash. Like, you just lose all your frames. Right, now I'm pretty certain... No, aluminium, silver and coal, and it's given me a lot of it as well. I do appreciate that. Oh, my nose is so itchy. There we go. I'm actually going to keep that stuff on me because there's no point in me weighing Freeda down with that. Right, now, somewhere around here, I'm kind of hoping that we will... Freeda, could you stop with the jiggly joggling? Kind of hoping that we will run into some red crystals, maybe. I mean, I could pick this up. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's do that. Donk. Okay, there we go. Right, so. Give them to me. Actually, you know what? I can stick you in my full slot. And then, there we go. There we go. We'll have one of those new ones that we made. Alright, I think... Oh, no, there's another little bit here. There we go. Right, now I am actually going to dump... Actually, no, that didn't really give me all that much. Just a few plates and stuff. Which isn't a bad thing. Not complaining about that. I will take whatever the game wants to give me. If it wants to give me some of that, then so be it. Every little bit helps. Now, eventually, I'm actually going to gain some altitude here, because if I clip the ground, I'm pretty sure that at this sort of speed, I will flip Freeda. Eventually, we should run across some red crystals, hopefully. I mean, they're pretty obvious. They're a deep crimson colour, so... I mean... we should be able to see them, right? Over the hill and far away. Give me the crystals that I seek, please. More distress signals. Do you know the amount of distress signals that are on these planet, or that's on this planet? It makes me wonder what happened to all the people. Because I'm guessing that there is some sort of storyline to this, but I think because it's still in very early stages, they haven't really worked on the story all that much just yet. They're working more on the actual gameplay and stuff, which is fair enough. You know, everything has its time. Oh, we are very, very close to the ground here. Freeda! Are you quite okay here? That's it, just kind of skim over that. There we go. That was a very big hill. I do believe that we are now officially in the desert area. Where exactly are we? Oh, we're here. Well, at least we're uncovering lots of stuff on the map, which would kind of help pinpoint coming back here again. I think the problem is at the moment I'm a little bit too high up for things to render in properly. So we need to Need to get a little bit closer to the ground. And then hopefully be able to see what I'm looking for. At the moment, there's not a whole lot to look at. There's just nothingness. I don't know if that's because... I can't tell if that's because it's de-rendering or if there's just nothing in this area. Because I have noticed that when you're in flying vehicles in particular, there like a lot of stuff does de-render. So that could be a problem that we are facing at the moment. Yeah, see, those trees just popped in and popped back out again because reasons, I guess. I actually have no goddamn clue. Unfortunately, because Freeda's so fast and we're not actually terribly far away from home, I can stay out here for quite a while. The only problem is that we're starting to approach our time limit. Well, the time limit that I set on today. Because if anyone's ever wondering, the reason why I put a time limit on the amount of time I spend on a game is because when it actually comes to rendering, something like this will take about the 38-minute versions of these, will give or take 38-minute ones, usually take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to render. So obviously to keep everything in a timely manner and to still be able to have time to do things on my own, you know, actually play games in my own free time, I limit the amount of time so that, you know, I don't end up going and rendering something for an entire day. Because otherwise I would not be able to do anything, because I only have the one computer. This one computer plays the games, it does the editing and it does the rendering, so yeah. Who says you need multiple computers for everything? You don't. You just need a little bit of patience, which unfortunately not many PC gamers have. Why am I am I actually... Yeah, I was. I was kind of just slanted at a slight 45-degree angle there. That was weird. Right, well, Freeda. We are hitting time limit, so let us plop ourselves down. That's a girl. So if you want to plop us here, let's just make sure that you're sitting. Yep, you are sitting fine. Right, so I'm going to leave this here. Next time we will, what I might do is actually look for these red crystals. Hi. Hey, none of that. Like I was saying, I might actually look for these red crystals off cam or something, because I get the feeling like it's going to take me a little while since all of this stuff just popped in and that, so yeah. But anyway, that does it for this video, so thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button, stay awesome as always, and I will see you lot in the next video.